It's beer o'clock on Real Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Mother Earth Brewing Company, based in North San Diego, California, and it's a bottle of their Syntax Imperial Stout. Doesn't that sound absolutely fantastic? There you go. There's a look at the label. White bottle cap. I like that. It reminds me of my youth. Let's get the beer out into a glass and see what we get. Whoa, nice bit of smoke on the opening. Beer in the glass. Oh, this just looks and sounds fantastic. Lots of wonderful carbonation being just rising gently up the side of the glass. It's got a 2-finger tan coloured head. It's a jet black beer, Imperial Stout. It's 8.1% ABV, and it was sent by our fantastic channel sponsors, beersofeurope.co.uk. Beers of Europe is the largest online beer store in the UK. You can find beer from Europe, America, Canada, Brazil, lots of these fantastic countries. If you've been on holiday, if you've been working away, you've just arrived back in the UK and you want to try some of the beer you were drinking while away, probably the best place to find it would be beersofeurope.co.uk. So Beers of Europe, have a look at the link in the comments box, in the description box. Check it out, have a look, and have a wonderful time having a look at all their beers on their website. So, aroma from Syntax by Mother Earth Brewing Company. Ho, ho, ho. I tell you what you get from this straight away. A little bit of brown sugar, but heaps upon heaps of peanut butter. It's a distinctive aroma. It's almost, it's like them fresh green peanuts, but yeah, it's kind of not at the same time because it's peanut butter. Smells fantastic. Let's dive in. Cheers, everyone. My goodness me. Whoa. Stone the Crows. Stone the Crows. What an awesome beer then. Blimey. Real bitter sharpness. It's got American hops in. You can taste them American hops on the back end. This is like a mind-warping, really crazy brew then. Because it's not often that I'm tasting two flavours at the same time. My mind is struggling to process the whole thought of it. But I'm getting peanut butter in, let's just say, let's split it in half. The left side of my face is saying peanut butter. The right side of my face is saying Imperial Stout, but with American hops. How crazy is that? But I love quirky beers. I love things a little bit different. Do you know why? You're bound to know why. We've just passed 2,700 beers on YouTube, reviewed on YouTube. And it's absolutely fantastic to find something new every now and again. This is certainly something new. I just want to stop for a moment and rock that beer back and forth. As I rock it back and forth, you can see the lacing, the head just kind of lacing that glass up, and you can see the carbonation chasing the beer, chasing that head up the side of the glass. The smaller the bubble, the better the beer. And this has some really small bubbles going on up the side of the glass. It's incredible. Brown sugar, maybe a little bit of vanilla, loads of peanut butter. Then in the background you have your usual Imperial Stout, kind of Imperial Porter flavours. So you've got your roasted malt, you've got your chocolate flavour, your coffee and your caramel sweetness in there. And then you've, as I said, you've got these American hops. It's a mind-blowing beer. I just, that bitterness on the back end to go with that peanut butter is just the most amazing thing in the world. A bit like the label. A bit like my youth. I'm not saying I used to look like that. I'm just saying it reminds me of my youth. Right. That was a fantastic beer then. If you want to pause the video and have a read of the label, there you go. And it says on the back here, remember to always love your mother. I think it's brilliant. Mother Earth Brew Co. First beer from Mother Earth Brew Co. Never tried one of their beers before. North San Diego. It must be a massive crowded marketplace now in San Diego. I know the whole craft beer scene really has exploded out of San Diego. But I bet the competition now is getting really fierce. I wouldn't like to be a brewer starting up in San Diego now. It must be so hard, you know, to go up against your Stones and you know, all of the other breweries around that area. I know there's so many, it's no point in kind of standing here listing them all, but going up against a formidable Stone would be difficult enough, but there's so many other breweries out there in San Diego. But I'm pretty sure with amazing beer like this, and that's what happens when there's great competition, people have to think on their feet and people have to really work to become successful. And that's when the human being really excels, is when they're forced into a corner and they're forced, okay, we've made this decision now to open a brewery, now we must make awesome beer. And that's what we have here. We have awesome beer. Let's fill some more in the glass and let's give it a rating. I'm going to give it a rating. It's finest. There's some fig and there's some vanilla. There's lots of peanut butter. There's your chocolate, your coffee, your caramel. There's some brown sugar. Boy, what does this beer, what don't it have? That bitterness from the American hops on the back end. This beer has everything. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 from Reload Craft Beer. Put your comments in the comments box. Please subscribe to our daily beer reviews and cheers.